We have arrived at Mandela Hall in Belfast, and I was just walking down the stairs and bumped into this guy.
Hello, you're not telling the truth. It's all set up. It's a lie. She bumped into me outside, actually. Then we went downstairs.
This is right now in Mandela Hall. I'm speaking to Tyler from Theory of a Dead Man.
Yes, that's me.
How does that feel coming to the United Kingdom because in America, you're massive.
We love it, actually. We had a show last night in Dublin, and we had a great time. I honestly said I was really happy to be able to go over and play a shorter set and be able to actually have like a bunch of adrenaline again and go on stage and play backline gear, rented drums, and just it just feels like you're starting in a band again. Because we've been doing this so long now that everything is so catered towards us. We have all this crew and everything is nice. And then when you come over here, I guess there's a lot of bands, to tell you the truth, that wouldn't even do this. I guarantee you there's a lot of bands that probably would say no because their ego is too big. Mm-hmm. Like, no way, we're not going to go over and play half an hour in front of a crowd who doesn't know who we are. No way. We'll just wait till we're big or something. But this is, they got to give it to Black Stone Cherry. They've been working really hard and touring a lot over here. And now look how successful they are. So we're happy they brought us over here. So maybe one day we can come back. Maybe we can come back next year and play our own show here. Maybe. We still get excited to see fans, new fans, meet fans in new countries. We just played 2 shows in Russia, and it was amazing. And I don't know, that's the kind of stuff that inspires us still after all these years.
How did it go down in Russia? Were you there on your own, doing your own tour, or who were you playing with? It was just
2 of our own shows. There was no opener at all. It was literally we just were the only band playing, so it was kind of odd. But the crowd was amazing, and I learned some Russian, and they were so blown away by that because I could say thanks and
Do svidaniya.
Do svidaniya. That's goodbye. Yeah, spasiba. That means thank you. So I learned a few things like good night and we love Russia and stuff like that.
Brilliant, because I've heard actually that Skillet have a massive fan base there as well at the minute.
Yeah, they're there right now or coming up in a week or something like that.
So tell us a bit about the new album. A lot of people are really excited about Savages. It's had some great reviews. Has it been like going back to your roots, or how did that album come about?
It was really hard to make because we had made 4 records that did well, and we had a change in our record label actually. And the new record label guy hated everything we were doing, and he didn't like anything we were doing. He felt he wanted us to change our band and everything and become more of a pop band. So I think it was the rock and roll band in us that did the opposite. So we kind of went back and just made a really heavy record, just kind of almost in spite of our label, which is kind of what rock and roll is.
Absolutely.
Ironically. So we made a really heavy record, and a lot of people said, oh, it's such a different sound for you guys. Really, it's not. It was us going back to what our first record was like, which was really dark, heavy, a lot of drop tunings, dirgy, and so we all loved it because it felt like we'd actually gone back and did the whole reason we got into rock and roll in the first place.
I can guarantee you, once you get on stage tonight, the women in Belfast and the men, they're wild.
I'm more interested in the women that are wild, I think.
They're going to be crazy. They'll rip you off that stage.
All right, I'll take your word for it because, you're pumping them up so much that I better not be let down when I get up there.
Give us a few short sentences why you should go and get this album, and if you haven't heard the band yet, why you need to hear them.
Well, I think it's a pleasant surprise. I think it's a little bit different than what you would hear in a lot of other rock records, and it's very dynamic. It's diverse, so we never really stick to one sound throughout a record. There's peaks and valleys, so you're going to always get something for everybody. So if you like the heavy stuff, we got heavy stuff. If you like the light stuff, it's there too. Yeah,
because the new single, Angels, it's quite sedate, isn't it?
Yeah, they're very poppy. We never pick singles. We don't know what's going to happen, so we just let them do whatever they got to do.
Well, it's a good song. I've had great response to it.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
So because Drown was that bit more heavier?
Yeah, Drown was very heavy.
Yeah. Well, we're loving it, and thank you so much for taking time out. I know that you must be incredibly busy right now trying to get all set up before you create a masterpiece on stage tonight.
I'm never too busy for you guys. How about that?
Thank you so much, Tyler, okay?
You got it.